They called her names that burned into her soul: tomato, albino, freak. She never said a word back. But years later, the world would know her not for her silence, but for her stunning eye patch couture collection that changed the face of fashion forever. This is the story of Harper, the girl who turned cruelty into courage and made the world see beauty and difference. Welcome to Uplifting Moral Stories. Stories that heal, inspire, and empower. Let's begin.
My name is Harper Bell. I'm 16. I'm not the loud one in the room, never have been. And yeah, I wear eye cotton patches. And quiet. While other girls wear mascara and lip gloss, not because I want to, but because I need to. I was born with albinism and foveal hypoplasia. At Marlowe Academy, I try to blend in. Some days I pray the hallway just lets me pass. But sometimes hope isn't always enough.
Hey, tomato. The words echoed down the hallway, each one sharper than the last. It was Sabrina, the popular girl with glossy blonde hair, perfect makeup, and an even more perfect posse of mean girls. "Where's your other eye, Pirate Barbie?" Sabrina jeered, tossing her locker door shut dramatically. Harper froze. Heat flushed her cheeks worse than usual. It made the kids around her whisper louder. "I bet she paints her face like that to look sick. Drama much?" Sabrina snorted. "Or maybe she's an alien," giggled one of the sidekicks. Harper lowered her gaze, clutching her sketchbook tighter against her chest. That sketchbook. It was her only safe place. A universe of fashion designs, masks, and dreamlike dresses, all hiding behind a fabric cover. She never responded. Not with words. But inside, she was deeply hurt. At home, Harper was a different person. Her mother, Jules, saw past the patch, past the red blush on her daughter's cheeks. She saw Harper. "You're beautiful," Jules whispered one evening, brushing Harper's hair away gently. "No, I'm not," Harper replied, eyes brimming. "They call me Albino. They say I look like I'm sick." "They say that," her mother replied, "because they haven't seen your light yet. But you will show them. One day they'll wish they were you." Harper didn't believe her, but she wanted to. Harper's only refuge was the library. It was here she met Bia, a quiet girl with a stutter and a love for history books. They'd sit at the back, silently flipping through pages. Sometimes, Bea would steal glances at Harper's sketchbook. "You're really good," Bea finally said one afternoon. "Have you ever thought of designing clothes for real?" Harper shrugged. "No one would wear anything I design." "I would," Bea said firmly. "Especially the one with the feathers on the eye patch. It looks like magic." Harper smiled. Just a little. Marlowe Academy held its annual talent showcase. Harper wasn't going to participate until Bea secretly signed her up under fashion conceptual design. Harper was horrified, but Bea convinced her. "You don't have to walk the stage. Just display your work. Let them see what you see." So she did. She set up a mannequin with one of her boldest pea-session all-black dress paired with a shimmering, pearl-studded eye patch. The reaction? Laughter. Pointing. Sabrina and her clique took selfies pretending to wear eye patches, mocking her designs. Harper left in tears, her sketchbook falling open, backstage pages fluttering like broken wings. But someone else saw those sketches. A week later, Harper got a letter. Handwritten. No return address. It read, "You don't know me, but I was at the talent showcase. I saw something rare in your work vision. Raw, brave, and breathtaking. If you're willing, I'd like to mentor you. Call me, Clara." Attached was a business card with just a phone number. Harper stared at it, heart racing. Could this be real? The woman's name was Clara Ashena, retired designer who had once taken Paris by storm. She had lost her own daughter, who had a visible birthmark and struggled with cruel judgment. "I see my daughter in you," Clara told Harper, "and I think the world is ready to see beauty differently. You just have to show them how." Under Clara's guidance, Harper began designing again. But this time, not just clothes. She created a collection, elegant, defiant, unforgettable, a whole line dedicated to kids with visible differences. The centerpiece? Designer eye patches. At 18, Harper launched her first online showcase titled Patchwork Beauty. Within days, it went viral. Social media exploded. Models of all shapes, shades, and scars wore her patches. One had a burn mark. Another had vitiligo. One girl was in a wheelchair. They all wore Harper's designs like armor. Even major outlets picked it up. The new face of beauty. Harper Bell rewrites fashion with eye patches. And then came the call that changed her life. New York Fashion Week wanted her. Harper stood backstage at the grand venue. Her heart thudded in her chest. She peeked through the curtain, and there she was. Sabrina, front row. Older now, less glossy, but still smug. She was a fashion intern. Harper took a breath. The lights dimmed, music started, and one by one, the models strutted down the runway, each with Harper's designs, each with an eye patch more bold and beautiful than the last. The crowd gasped, applauded, cried. Eva Sabrina looks sharp. By the end, Harper walked onto the runway. Her own outfit was simple. Her eye patch, gold, encrusted with hand-painted petals. She stood tall, and the crowd roared. After the show, Harper found a quiet corner to breathe. B called her. You did it, H. You made them all see. Later that night, Harper wrote in her new bookone that would later be published and inspire thousands. They called me Tomato, Albino, Freak, but now they call me Bold, Designer, Beautiful. I was never broken. I just needed the world to see me with both eyes, mine and theirs. We live in a world obsessed with perfection. But Harper's story reminds us that difference is not a flaw, it's a form of power. The things people mock in you may one day become your greatest strength. Stand tall in your difference. Wear it like a crown. Or like Harper, a designer eye patch that started a movement. Harper was never trying to be famous. She was just trying to feel seen. And now, she's making sure that thousands of kids like her are seen too. That's what happens when you find beauty in your difference. Did Harper's journey move you? Do you know someone who's ever felt different? Invisible? Judged? Then share this story with them. Let them know. They are not alone. They are seen. They are beautiful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Uplifting Moral Stories for more inspiring, emotional tales that will lift your spirit and heal your heart. Your support helps us keep telling stories that matter.